right, what is up guys? So today I have the car on the jack stands. We're about to install the part that I've been mentioning for a couple videos now, and it's in this area. Let me show you guys what it is real quick. Got it back here. You can probably already see it. Look at that. Hell yeah. PRL Cobra cold air intake street, the street version. I didn't get the race version because I don't have a tuner, and I probably won't get a tuner until all that EPA stuff settles down a bit, whatever. So I also ordered this engine hydro shield for the filter. I already put it on because I saw a couple people on the forums and whatever, they said it was a little struggle to get it on, but I got it on. It just took a while. Just be patient. You don't want to be bending the filter, but this fits super snug and I would totally recommend it. So you just it basically protects from water splashing onto here. But of course, if you submerge this in water, of course you're gonna get water sucked into the engine if you're not careful. Of course, as you're flooring it, it's gonna be sucking in freaking water. Like, yo, what else is it gonna suck in? There's no air if you're in a damn puddle, right? If you're in a lake. So everything is in here. I already checked it. It's all good. We even got the sticker. Shout out to PRL Motorsports. Hell yeah. So I'm gonna get this installed and for you guys, see how it is. I've seen a couple videos where people struggled. Some people said it's easy, some people said it's whatever. So we'll see, guys. So first things first, we gotta remove the OEM one. So basically, I've seen in videos where you gotta remove. So first off, the MAF sensor, this cable right here. There's a couple bolts right here, there's one right there. I think I removed these. Actually, these are for the actual filter inside. So no, it's actually that one right there. That silver bolt. There's one all the way down here. That's two. And then I believe that's it for that. So I will take that off and then remove this clamps, all this right here. So yeah, let's go. I already checked on the top ones right here. So basically unscrew the MAP sensor right here. Just unscrew it. Make sure you don't strip these guys. Just put a good amount of pressure and don't strip them or else you're effed. Or else you're effed to ever put the stock one back in. You're gonna be effed. And by the way, it's 5 a.m. What is this reference to, guys? I do not know. Let me know what it is for. So this one right here, I got it as a 5.5 millimeter for this right here. And there's one right there too, 5.5 millimeter. Fits snug, perfect. You know, I like using millimeter, the metrics, because in Japan, they basically use the metric system. So of course you want to use metric systems to take off any bolts. You know, they always say you could basically disassemble a Honda with a 10, a 12, and a 14 mil, maybe a 17 also. You get me? So let me do that. I'm removing basically that bolt all the way down there, that one right there, then this one right here, and then I'll pull it all out. So I just pulled this whole thing out. Basically, I took off the bolt that was right here, the bolt that was up here, and then the MAP sensor right here, and then you just yank it out. Literally yank it out. It's like connected through it's connected through a sealant right here to the bottom tube part. So now I need to go from under. I'm gonna remove the oil pan and then remove some rubber piece under the bumper, and then I should be able to remove that last piece down there. I'm right here under. I took off the heat shield. So basically, look, this is the part everybody struggles with, and I low-key was struggling with it too, but it's all right, guys. It's all right. So look, this piece right here, you see this piece I'm holding? It basically, it goes right here, right? It was under. It was like from under, bolts it up. So that was easy. I'm like, okay, I could just take this one out. But then I noticed there's one back there. This one is a struggle because all this plastic is in the way, guys. All that plastic was in the way. So I literally, it was testing my patience a bit, but I got it out right now in like 5 minutes. Just be patient with it. I know it might be a struggle and some people are be like, man. So all I used basically was just a 10 mil wrench. Where is it? A 10 mil wrench. Look, this is all I used to take it out. A 10 mil wrench, 10 mil open-ended one. The close-in, it wouldn't even fit because there's so much plastic down there, and I didn't feel like yanking it all out. You know, it's a new car. I don't want to yank all that plastic out, but I used this and got back there. The one right here was easy to get with a socket wrench, but the one back there, man, that is so difficult. Unless you have one of those one of these that like ratcheting wrench, then you should be fine with that too. But I don't have one of those, so I did it like this, and I had to stick my fingers in there and loosen it up with the last turns, and it was easy. This is the bag it comes with. This was in here. We're gonna do this step first. It doesn't come with instructions, but I've seen many videos on how to do this. So if you want to follow my guide, follow it. Somebody else's, it's fine by me. But let's do this part first. So this goes down right here. Right here. Behind this cable goes right here where this bolt is at. This bolt right here, this one right here. So we're bolting this right now to 10 mil, and then it's just gonna move it to the side over here with this new bracket thing. It's actually all these 10 mil right here. Just leave them in the bag or right there. This one, you're gonna have to use this. It's an Allen key because it fits in here perfectly. Look at this, it fits in here super perfect. If it gets in, perfect right there. It's a 5 millimeter right here. Then like I said, this is the OEM one, goes right here. And then you just clip on the bracket onto there. I got it in place. I'll show you guys right here. Better angle right there. There it is. There's the bracket, how it should be put on. The new way, it's right there, this one. So like I said, that Allen nut goes right there. Then the regular bolt right there and there. It just gives space for the tube to go across. Now I'm gonna work on the bottom. So basically on the bottom, I'm gonna take this one right here and then a certain bracket. I'll get it right now. And then what I did is remove a couple clips. Look, remove a couple clips, 1, 2, and then a couple bolts, 1, 2, and then just move this plastic down. And then look, got all this space to work with. I see people that remove the bumper, and yeah, that's fine and all, but I really don't feel like removing the whole bumper, man. Low-key scared to remove it because my bumper has pretty good fitment, and people say that once you remove it, the fitment is a little shittier because it's not how it came factory. So we're gonna put a nut goes right here for the bracket, and then I believe one right here with a washer. That's why a washer is in there, a washer nut. A nut, I believe. So we're gonna put that on. There's a bracket, and then this piece, basically this piece just goes in through here. If I could get it, this piece just goes in through here. Literally just goes in through right here, guys. Yeah, like that. Yeah, it should go in like that perfectly. I believe it goes in like this. I have to check right now, but yeah, this is how it should be. So let's get the rest of the stuff on, and then we should be good to go. Now we're about to put in the tube. I already put in the bottom one, and so for the bottom, actually I haven't even screwed it in. So let me get, it's this one, and then the one with the washer in here for the things, just to be sure. Okay, so the little ones, look, these two right here are more little than these ones. So the long ones, it's the one that goes with the washer and then the hole in the frame of the car. These all attach into the intake, and then a bracket that goes somewhere right here. So let me get the little ones and then the big ones on the washer. So then for right here, look, it's this bracket. It looks like a L, and then the 2 holes right here, 1, 2, because they're gonna go right here. They're gonna line up right here, look, right there. And then they're gonna hold up the intake up there. They're gonna attach up there right here. So let's do this bottom piece first. So like I said, get the long one, the longer one, and then it should just go in right there. I basically put in the nuts, so the little short ones in there, the long ones in here. Like I said, this one has a nut back here. Look, there it is right here. You're gonna have to tighten that with a key wrench, whatever. And then this is where the filter goes. We'll do that last. So all this is a little loose still. I did not tighten it down that much. It's a little loose, but pretty much just hand tightened on everything. And then I'm gonna just work on the other top bracket and then tighten everything down here last. So for the top bracket, it's basically this one. And then it goes, we need to take off this right here. Look, gotta take off this bracket right here. I don't know if this is different, but on my 2020 I have to take this off right here. This off where the regular intake went. Just 2 bolts on here. Look, 1, and then there's 1 right here. So now that that bracket is out and out of the way, so basically with this right here, it's gonna attach to this piece right here, like of the intake. The new tube right here is the connection right here. It's supposed to go like this. And right there, look, right there, it's hitting right there. So where's it at? Right here. Yeah, right here. and then it attaches over here to the intake. So what I'm gonna do is, I took off these 2 bolts OEM. I'm gonna just use the OEM ones. They're a little longer than those short ones, so I'll use those right now. And then after that, we can start moving on to attaching the top portion, all of this up here. All right guys, so I pretty much got it all in. One complaint is that I really could not figure out how to attach this bracket right here, this piece to this. It literally has to go right there, and I've already tried moving everything. I tried connecting this piece first to this, and then these two wouldn't line up, and then the bottom was all loose when I did that. So then I said, okay, let me do the bottom first, and then this wouldn't line up. So I said, okay, let me put in these 2 first. Now this doesn't line up, so I just said, you know what, F it. Intake moves a little bit. It's held down from the bottom. It's gonna be held down from up here, and it should be fine, man. I'm gonna hit a PRL, tell them that I don't know why that bracket did not work for me, and hopefully they should help me out. And also, I almost broke this clamp. I over tightened it just a little bit, but it still grips on. So just make sure you don't over tighten anything, guys, because then you're gonna don't tighten it good, but don't over tighten it, because then you're gonna mess something up. All right, but everything's good. Just that bracket down there, I just couldn't figure it out. I literally wasted a whole hour trying to figure out how to get it to line up. The holes would just not line up, and I even ended up bending it and messing it up, and it still doesn't even work. Like if I bent it back, they don't line up. The holes do not line up. So I don't know what the issue is there, but PRL, if you ever watch this, let me know. But I'm gonna send them an email and see what's up with that. So now I pretty much got everything in. It's all pretty much all tightened down. It's all tightened down. So now all I need is the filter at the bottom. But let me put on the sensor in here first. So these right here, I took out an Allen key. It's a 3mm. For these, they provide you with new little nuts. And then these right here, this size is an 8mm. 8mm, if I'm correct. Yeah, 8mm, guys. 8mm. 8mm for all these right here. This, and then there's one down there. Some right there. See, so yeah, we're pretty good. And then also on the filter, it's an 8. So let me put on the map sensor, the filter, and then we will hear the first startup. So look, the sensor's back in. Always make sure the arrow points straight back to over there. PRL right here. Hell yeah. This cable looks a little weird now because look, just this random L thing right here. I think you could take it off, but I think you could take it off. I'm gonna just leave it like that. It doesn't really matter to me. Yeah, it looks like you could just clip it all off. Like it has little clip-ons. Nah, the cable's exposed right there in the middle. You could kind of tell. You can't tell there's no light, but the cable's exposed. I see it through here. Cable's exposed, and nah, I'll just leave it like that for now. That's fine with me. So now let's just put on the last piece, which is this right here. And like I said, guys, the only issue I ran into was that bracket. I don't know if it just came, if it was the wrong bracket, if it was wrong, I don't know, because everything down here lined up perfectly. Everything down here looked perfect. I just don't know what the issue was. So let's get the filter on and everything is good to go. Put everything back and we are good to go. All right, guys, we're about to go for the first start. The intake is in, everything is back. Have the hood popped open just to listen to it better. So let's listen. It's all good in here. No lights or anything in here. Just the fasten seatbelt cut. Ejectocito cut. All right. All right, let's listen to it. All right, guys, so I heard it do the little whoosh sound, but they say it sounds even better while driving, so that's what I'm gonna go do right now. But look at this, PRL everything, bro. Yeah. Hell yeah. Clickety click in the engine bay though. Sounds like a freaking cricket, loud as hell. Engine bay sounds good. It looks good though. Look at this, all this space for activities, guys. Hell yeah. Drop in a double turbo in this car. Nobody's done it yet. That would be crazy, bro. That would be crazy. All right, guys, so right now we're test driving it. I'm test driving it. So if you didn't know, I just recently installed the Acuity shifter linkage bushing, so it makes it way easier to shift the car now. And then I just installed that PRL Cobra cold air street version, and it sounds good as hell. I just heard it right now, and man, that whoosh sound, perfect. Makes the car way better, way funner, sounds doper, and we might even break some necks while driving. So let's test it out right now once this red light goes. The exhaust is MAP race version, so that might over counter it. So let's see right now. Oh, I hear it. Hear it? Nice. Sounds nice. Yeah, you hear it, you hear it. Hell yeah, it sounds loud. Yeah, that sounds like that sounds loud.
That's loud.
I like it. It sounds loud as hell. Hell yeah, PRL. That shit is so nice. But that bracket really messed me up. Yep, it sounds nice, guys. I would totally recommend this intake. They say it's the best one for our cars. 10th gen, the 10th gen Civic Si. It's the best one for our cars. Best fuel trims, best everything. I don't know about fuel trims though, because you might be stepping on it all the time now. Look at that shit, damn. I love it, guys. Hell yeah, guys. PRL Cobra cold air intake street version, race version, whichever version you want to get, bro, 100% recommended. It sounds so freaking good on wide open throttle. It stays quiet when you want it to. Literally, I do not hear it when I'm just driving around through the city to work or just commuting, you know, to like a store or something. I don't hear it. But when I want to hear it and I downshift and step on it, you hear it, man. It sounds so nice. The videos that I recorded kind of didn't capture it all in its glory because, first of all, I was not stepping on it. I was not stepping on it as much as I should to show it off for you guys. But there's a lot of videos out there on it. I'll probably make a sound video on it, you know, put the GoPro on the side of like the fender or on the hood or the inside and just see how it sounds. But it sounds good, bro. On a pull, you hear this thing. It goes, it sounds so good. Like, I can't replicate the sound good, but it sounds good. It doesn't make the, it doesn't do that noise, but it does go, like, you hear it and it sounds so nice that literally when people are next to me and they're trying to like speed, or I'm right next to somebody and they have their windows down, you hear the super loud, and they're like, what? They look at me like, what the hell is that? You know, they're like, what the hell? It sounds good, and you hear it sucking up the air. It's like, hell yeah. Intake is great, perfect. I would totally 100% recommend it to anybody with a 10th gen Civic Turbo Edition, okay? I think the CVTs could get it, the non-SI versions, and yeah, even the Type R has their own PRL intake, and it sounds nice, bro. I would totally recommend the Cobra cold air intake for all 10th gen Civics that can get it, the non-SI and the SI. So hell yeah, guys, and it is perfect. And if anything, if you ever get like an issue where, oh shoot, it's raining today, or you know, like, damn, there's gonna be like a flood tomorrow or something, you could literally convert it into the short ram. Just disconnect this piece right here, take it off, get the filter from the bottom, put the filter right here, and then there you basically have the short ram version. Pretty simple, guys. Like in the winter, if you want to convert it to the short ram, that's good, that's perfect, that's great. So, you know, like that's the good thing about cold air intakes, that you could, majority of times you could convert it to the short ram version, just in case you ever feel like, oh man, I'm gonna get stuck in some potos today, or damn, it's winter season. But right now, you know, we're getting into the spring and summer, so it's all good, guys. But anyways, more videos coming soon. Like, share, subscribe, comment. Stay tuned for the next one, guys. Peace.
Now you can check the whip and peel. Damn, this nigga is ill. Get shifting smooth as butter. Cut in and out of lanes undercover. Style, wow. My mirror, the rear view. You can never fly by, homie. I will see you. Mach 5, change terrains if need be. Thou shall never floor pass. I would the ID before you act on.